Okay, I want to say hello again guys, welcome to another very quick video here. Some kind of like it's a late morning, it's my late morning, it's actually afternoon, because I went to bed so late and I woke up very late today. So you know, when you got free time, this is what you do sometimes. Some people end up going to bed so late and waking up late, but I hope you guys are doing okay. I want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been watching any videos on my channel, and I hope I'm happy if you enjoy anything that I do. Okay, if you'd like to see anything more in particular, like martial arts videos or anything like that, or would like to know any information on martial arts, do let me know. Okay, if you'd like to see more videos with me, like sharing my thoughts on various topics, I can do. Don't forget that those are my own thoughts. I'm looking a bit of a mess here, as I say, because I woke up so late. Excuse me. When it comes to art and animation, artistic stuff, and like short movies and music, I'm always creating new stuff anyway, so lots of stuff on the way. I hope you enjoy what I do. But yeah, when it comes to like talk topic videos and stuff, I just share what I feel about anything. It's just my own views on things. So it doesn't mean that everyone needs to agree or I think they should. Nah. But I want to say thanks everybody for watching my channel. I also want to say a couple of things. Art and animation, I'm working so hard on doing that, making a lot of different stuff. And I want to, in this video, really, the main thing I want to say is, don't forget, I have another channel. Okay, on YouTube at Silo Sketch. It's a funny name, I know, Silo Sketch. I basically took two words, silhouette and sketch, and I just smashed them together just to make a funky name. This was a while back. This thing I've been doing called Silo Sketch, and there's a Patreon page. If you check in the links below this video and to most of my recent videos on YouTube, you'll find there are links to that Patreon page, which is focused on a lot of different things, but it's mostly art. And I want to say though that there is a free, as I say, to view YouTube, fully free, YouTube channel for Silo Sketch, and I will, leave the link to that directly below this video too, as well as the links to everything else. I mean that's there anyway, okay, in the list of links, but I'll put it at the top as well, okay. And I just want to remind you, because the reason I'm saying that is because you may have noticed, especially recently or fairly recently, I've been putting a lot of art type themed videos on this channel, OTR Wushu Richard. So you will have seen that there are videos related to art and animation. But the thing I want to say is, the main thing I want to say is, you've got to remember that I have the other channel, which is mainly dedicated to, it's only dedicated to art and animation, okay. So if that's what you want to see more of, and exclusive stuff, that's the place to go really for art and animation, okay. So just thought I'd let you guys know, like, this is my main channel, OTR Wushu Richard. OTR Wushu Richard. This channel is my main channel, but I do have please excuse me, Silo Sketch, another channel on YouTube, which is you'll see a lot of like the process of like me creating a lot of art in real time, as well as time-lapse videos too. So that's basically all I want to say in this video, to the point. I do have other platforms, as I say. I mean, I do have Instagram. I don't really use it a lot. I've got an Instagram page. Just check the links below. I mean, you'll see I've got SoundCloud for music as well. And as I say, I do have Facebook also, so do check the links below and you'll see. I believe it's Richard Clark Art Box. Richard Clark Art Box on Facebook, so just check that out as well, okay. And again, on there, really what I'm doing with Facebook is I'm doing it more or less like my OTR Wushu Richard channel. It's like on YouTube. Facebook and this channel, my normal channel, is like both used to like share a variety of content. So yeah, you'll see art videos on there too, but for like real exclusive and full-on art videos, be it stuff featured elsewhere or stuff that's not featured elsewhere, that's the place to go. The Silo Sketch channel on YouTube, and that's for all of my art and animation. Okay, and I don't have nearly as many I don't have nearly as many subscribers as I do on OTR Wilshire Richard channel, and that's not a lot of subscribers here, but I want to say thank you to the people that do watch and enjoy. Yeah, as I say, I started out sharing videos back in 2008, and I started sharing videos on martial arts mainly, and that's what it was all about, martial arts, you know, and the philosophy of martial arts in terms of how you can benefit from just bits of basic exercise, mind and body, and putting the philosophies into practice in your daily life, just avoiding trouble, seeking peace, you know, training some self-defensive skills, and the whole passion for training traditional martial arts. But you know, as years go, very early on, but still, like as the years went by, more and more I focused on making other kinds of videos, like talking on other topics. Because when you start saying things like philosophy and deep philosophical stuff, sometimes people don't get that. They say, you're being philosophical, you're in a deep dream world, and real life's not like that. And people don't get what you're saying. So when you start to take topics, just to give them names and then just speak from your own mind, maybe deep and philosophical, you know, but it's like, I mean in a deep way, I'm trying to say, not poetic daydream way. I mean, when I say philosophical, I mean I don't want to say psychological. I can't even find the right word to describe what I'm saying. I'm saying being true and honest with deep clarity of thought, at least put into things, or try to, you know. When you start talking on certain topics, then people may have be more willing to listen rather than read the title of a video, you know, philosophy and stuff, because people they don't get it. They think philosophy means only, you know, you're speaking hypothetically and that it's not grounded in reality, when that's not the whole point. So anyway, I started making videos on my philosophy years ago, and a lot of those videos are still up there, you know, on different channels, but I'm still sharing, and I just realised, like, you know, I was so in the the real gritty grit of it all. Back in the day, I was going through a lot of pressure myself, and it was like, as I say, the martial arts, the ideology, the philosophy of the martial arts, and the training of the martial arts was what was holding me together, and it's maintained to this day as a big part of my life. But it was like I was going through hard times, and I've been through a lot anyway, stuff, you know. So basically, the martial arts was what held me together. It was basically that, you know, I realised that as the years went by, me sharing all the philosophy and my deep thoughts on life, it was always related to my reality, like a reality on Earth, but more so that fake existence in society and trying to survive and get on as a machine of society, but talking philosophically. So in that way, I was kind of disconnected in some way. I wasn't as real. Whereas now, I'm a literal, you know, for many years now, I've accepted that. All right, I might be a damn outcast of society. You know what I mean? You may be rejected by your fellow human beings, but at the end of the day, you know, hermit, whatever the hell you want to call it, recluse, but at the end of the day, you've got to come back to your own reality. I don't want to say meditate and confuse you, meditate, but I mean come back to the true self. So I came to the true self. I realised that I've got to be totally honest with myself and have some fun, you know. So I started to make a lot of videos anyway. Many years ago I started making like little short movies and stuff, and I realised this was really my passion anyway. I've always wanted to do that ever since I was young. younger, like, I always wanted to do a lot of stuff, like making short movies, editing special effects, making music, making art, animation, comics, even short, like simple games. Making stuff. I like to create, write stories, write movie scripts, and just get my imagination out there. We've got this technology today we can use. There's a lot of stuff available to people. Accessible, and a lot of stuff we didn't have before. And you get a lot of misery going on in the world, and a lot of people that just use technology in a negative way, you know. And I think we should look to those people who are using it in a positive way and praise them. You know, we should praise ourselves and, like, you know, value our imagination and be creative in this one life. Because you've only got one life, as far as we know, as far as I know. That you know, whenever, and we should make the most of it now. So that's what I do, and I've always been a seeker of practitioner of that. I've always been creative, you know. I've always been working on art and animation, more and more as the years have gone by. Ever since I was young, I was always wanted to do that, but probably for a job. But I wish I could do it now, like do art, music, animation, comics, work on games, work on anything, writing books, creating stuff, making music. Get my shit on the TV, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? I'd rather do that than working in some other job 7 days a week. You know, people have asked me, would I want to do this? Would I want to do art and make music, animation stuff, whether it be 2D, 3D, whatever? Would I want to do that for a job rather than do another job? Of course I would. I wouldn't care if I had fucking excuse my language, half the money. That's my desire ever since I was 16. I'm now 37 in this video. But I've had so many challenges in my life. Things come up and just it hasn't ended up that way. And I wish I had a way. I wish I could just find a way of getting my stuff out there, so at least I can share online. I'm not the greatest artist. I'm not a very good artist or musician when it comes to music either. But it's like, I do what I can, and I love doing what I do, even if I'm getting no money for it. And some of the best, successful people out there have lived off their passions, and they've also said, you know, it's not about the money. You've got to like work on it and enjoy it. Like, it makes me sick also, because I understand that. I love what I do. And some people just don't live like in a reality like that. They live in the society like a robot machine, and it makes me sick when I hear this language. I don't know if it's just the language or the gobbledygook. Like, there are videos of people online, like various artists, be it like who work on comics or people that work on concept art, which I think is fucking amazing. Excuse my language, but it's amazing. And there are people that talk about, whenever I'm doing something for a client, or if a client asks for client, like using this word client, they're going to do something for a client, or they're asked to do something, we're going to work on a fast basis, you know, we're going to get the work done. And I'm thinking, you lucky bastards, excuse my language, I'm thinking you can get money for that, and you probably complain and want more money and whatever as well. It's like, you've got the passion, you've got the talent, and I understand that you're lucky enough to get that. And for a client, you've got to do this for a client and this for a client. I mean, you're always going to be better working spontaneously from your own imagination, but I mean, you've got to be able to work and do things for people if someone's paying you, hiring you. But man, you're so damn lucky. It's like these actors that complain about work and stuff, whether they're getting paid less or they're, I don't know, or like it's a shit job, or I don't know, acting's good. I'd like to do stuff like that. I know everything's got its challenges, but like, everybody's built differently. But I'm just saying, okay, if you have pleasure in what you do, I mean, like Bob Ross was a fantastic artist, was a fantastic person. There's various artists I look to. There's a lot of different artists I can mention now. There's that Kim Jong-gi guy, the Korean guy, he's a great drawer, right? I like drawing more than painting myself. But going back to what I was saying, you get some of these comic artists and concept artists that are just, some of them are just talking about things like a client, when I'm working for a client, or when a client asks me to do this, and I go to work for a client, the client, they're using this word client, like the whole thing is just a job. I want a fucking hit job, man. I wish I was sorry to swear, but it's like I want to do that. I don't want to be working in some shit jobs my whole life. I want to be earning my living off of my passion. I think everybody could benefit from doing that, man. Even if it was partly like on the side, like part time, even like getting something for your passion. But whether you get nothing, like I'm getting currently, or whatever, still, because it's not just the thing I want to do. This is my fucking absolute goal in life, is to just live off of my passion. And I think if more people had that kind of idea, I know you can't dream like that, but you can work towards things. But I'm just saying, okay, look, yeah, but with me, I'm not thinking about a client. I'm not even thinking about a thumbs up or a good comment. I'm always thinking, shall I block the comments on a certain video, or am I going to get a nasty one? Not because I can't take it or anything, but it's like I don't need to deal with that. I'm so into what I'm doing, I really enjoy when I'm writing a story, or when I'm drawing, or when I'm doing something. I'm really into it. Making the animation, making the music. I'm so excuse me, in my own world, and I love what I'm doing, regardless of if others like it or not. If I get a nice comment, or if I get someone who enjoys what I'm doing, I'm happy about it. But yeah, who wouldn't want to live their whole life doing what they want, take it easy, kind of a bit, like working hard. If you're going to work hard, like work on something you care about, and then be able to live. It's not about earning loads of money off it. I'm saying able to live, because I can live very simply. I don't need to have a massive mansion, fancy cars. I drink tea every day, a cup of tea, eat meals a day. I don't always have 3 meals, it might be 2 meals a day, but I eat what I do. I eat a lot when I do eat. I'm more hungry in the evening, but I eat. I look thin and skinny. That's because I do exercise every day. My body's just naturally different to some people. Everybody's built differently. I do exercise every day, as I say, but I don't go down the gym and pump weights all the damn time like some people. But I just do what I do. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't have any gambling habits or anything like that, don't take drugs. I'm not addicted to anything as such, apart from my tea, which I have a lot of tea. So I just live a simple life. I could be in this room simply, on my computer drawing. And I don't go anywhere. I don't want to buy fancy clothes or go on holidays or do anything. So if I was earning loads of money, I'd have a load of money. I'd have it saved. You know what I mean? I'd just buy whenever I need it. I don't know. But it's I've got it all right here, man. This is it. I'm set for life with this technology. I don't need my head plugged into some VR. Chips in the brain. My mind's floating up into the robotic matrix cloud. I don't need that shit. I don't need to take drugs. I don't need to sit there watching propaganda news on the TV and saying what's fake, what's not, or marching down the road for some rights because someone's, I don't know what they're doing in this world nowadays. It's just going crazy. I'm a human being under the stars. Here I am, fucking great, man. Life's amazing. Got my body, got my mind. That's all you need. Mind, body, health and time. You know what I'm saying? So be creative, inspire. You don't see a lot of inspiration around, do you? People get bad habits. People don't believe anybody because they don't see honesty. People don't believe that there's good in people because all they see is negativity all around them. Fear controls people to be violent towards each other. They're all imposing fear on each other and themselves by living in this constant belief that all it is a jungle of competition, and that's all it is. There's no freedom in the self and no peace. If there's no peace in the self, there can be no peace in the world around us. I'm getting very deep, right? We're philosophical, right? But you get what I'm saying about philosophy? I'm not saying philosophical like dream language. This is reality. This is grounded reality. Some cocky arsehole, just excuse my language. I'm not sorry to swear, but someone will turn around and someone will say, well, yeah, it's your reality, Richard, or it's what you believe in, your morals and stuff. But no, it's not that. Because I'm not saying things are how they are for me are like that for everybody, or what I believe about the world is like that for everybody. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there is a reality, And as far as it seems to me, you are you, someone else is them. We are unique beings. You're either unique to yourself with your own mind, or you're controlled. And I think if you're partially controlled, there's a problem there. You've got laws and stuff. Yeah, we've got certain things we have to follow, guidelines in the society. Like I've said to you, I'm not someone of society. I follow laws because I live in society. I follow certain things because I live in society. But it's like follow truth and nature, you know, in yourself. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like if someone puts a gun to your back and says jump off the cliff, whatever choice you make is only based because of that situation is controlling you to a degree. But if someone was to ask you, if someone was to tell you, you know, go to work every day or you're not going to get any money to live, then you're not going to necessarily, you know, kill yourself. If you've got a couple of days off every week, you're going to make the most of those for that free time. If someone was to turn around and tell you that they're going to give you, pay you wages for doing half the work of every month, you'd be happy, right? But the thing is, you don't understand why you're living is the thing. And it's not got anything to do with other people around you, whether they're friends or foes, basically. Friends, you know, or negative people, whoever they are. You've got to understand yourself and accept yourself. Health in the mind, clarity of thought. You say, well, I don't know what I want to do today. I don't know. Fine. So don't fill your head up with shit. Just let it come to you naturally. Look, and you know, if you're constantly run by fear and you're like being dug with a stick almost, you're looking around like, oh, well, what if something should go wrong, you know? Or you start talking like in a loud voice and speaking like acting tough and trying to tell people what to do because this world's, we're in war, man. Let me tell you what it's like in times of war, blah blah blah. And you start trying to tell people, hey man, get out of that and step out of the fire and you won't continue to burn. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not actually in a war constantly. If your mind's constantly in a war, you're not going to be able to live in peace. I'm going to say thank you for watching this video. But I've rambled a lot now, but yeah, do be creative in yourself. I'd advise, up to you, but you know, I don't give advice, as I say, I just share my own thoughts about things. But go and check out the other channel, Silo Sketch, and check out all the links below this video, okay? And this is my main channel, OTR Youre Richard, as I say. If you're watching this video here on Facebook, if I do post this video on, I may post this video on Facebook also, okay? So that's Richard Clark Art Box on Facebook and OTR Youre Richard on YouTube for the variety of stuff. But as I say, I've got different channels like stuff for music on SoundCloud. I've got Silo Sketch on YouTube, which is another art and animation channel. Thanks for watching. Train hard and stay safe. More martial arts stuff to come as well as animation stuff.